Have you ever wondered why some businesses just click? They build these incredibly loyal communities, while other places with maybe even better products just can't seem to keep people coming back? Well, the secret isn't just about what you're selling. It's about how you build relationships. We're going to break down exactly how you can turn your customers into your biggest fans.
I mean, really think about it. That little coffee shop you always go to, or that store where they seem to actually know your name, is it really just about the coffee or the shirt you're buying? Probably not. It's something else, right? It's a feeling. It's that connection. To really get to the bottom of this, let's follow the story of a small business owner who is facing this exact problem, and, well, she figured it out.
All right, Section 1, a coffee shop's challenge. Our story kicks off with a super common business problem, and it's all happening at a little place called The Daily Grind.
This is Maya. She's the owner of The Daily Grind, and for years she has poured her entire heart and soul into this shop. Her whole focus has been on one thing: serving the absolute best coffee in town and creating a really friendly vibe. Honestly, by all accounts, she should be totally set for success. But then, it happens. A brand new, super trendy coffee chain opens up literally right across the street, and they've got all the flashy promotions, the big signs, and they're pulling in huge crowds. Maya starts seeing some of her own regulars, people she thought were loyal for life, drifting over to see what all the fuss is about. And suddenly, her amazing coffee just doesn't feel like it's enough anymore. And this leads her to a really important question. It's a question pretty much every business owner has to ask themselves at some point. When what you're selling isn't enough to compete, what's your next move? This is the moment where everything starts to shift for her.
Okay, Section 2, beyond the single sale. To solve her big problem, Maya had to basically change the way she thought about her entire business.
So Maya realized the old way of doing things, what you might call transaction marketing, was the real issue. It's all about getting that one sale and then, poof, you move on to the next person. She knew she had to switch to relationship marketing, which is all about the long game. It's not just about getting customers, it's about keeping them.
And the power of this shift is, well, it's staggering. Just think about a car dealer for a second. One customer isn't just one car sale. Over a lifetime, that could be 10 cars, plus all the service, all the accessories. All of a sudden, that single relationship could be worth $500,000. Your whole focus changes from that one-time payment to their entire lifetime value. It's a total game changer.
So, the key here is that this isn't just about being nice and hoping for the best. It's a real strategy. It means you have to deliberately design every single part of your business, your people, your processes, everything, so that it all works together to build and support those customer relationships. You're creating value with them, not just for them. So that brings us to the how. How did Maya actually take all these big ideas and turn them into real-world actions that transformed her coffee shop? First up, she started using information proactively. Now, I don't mean she went out and bought some crazy expensive software. Nope, it was as simple as a notebook. She literally started writing down her regulars' names, what their favorite drinks were, little details she overheard about their day. This meant she could greet them by name, have their order ready before they even asked, and it made them feel truly seen, valued. She also had this light bulb moment where she realized her business wasn't just about her and the people buying the coffee. She was actually juggling a few different markets. You've got the regulars, that's the customer market, obviously. But her baristas, they were a super important internal market. And all those happy customers telling their friends about her shop, that was her powerful referral market.
And focusing on that internal market, that was a game changer. She finally understood that her baristas were on the front lines, so she empowered them. She trusted them to give a free pastry to someone who was clearly having a bad day without asking for permission. She turned them into partners in creating that amazing customer experience. Because happy employees are, without a doubt, the key to delivering incredible value.
So Maya's recipe for success went way beyond the basics. I mean, yeah, the product, the coffee, was fantastic, and the place, the shop, was cozy. But she totally nailed the other elements, the people, which were her empowered baristas, and the process, that seamless personal service. Research actually shows that customers will often value great service even more than a perfect product. And the result was just incredible. Sure, the new chain got all that initial buzz, but Maya's regulars, they came back. And they started bringing their friends with them. The Daily Grind wasn't just a place to grab a coffee anymore. It became a community. It was their place. Maya proved that the quality of your relationships is your ultimate competitive advantage. So,
What can we all learn from Maya's journey? Let's boil it all down into a clear plan. Section 4, your relationship roadmap.
When we hear the term CRM, our brains usually jump straight to technology, to software. But at its heart, customer relationship management is a strategy. It's a way of thinking, an approach for your whole business to develop the right relationships with the right customers. And Maya's simple little notebook, that was her CRM system. And you know what? It was perfect for her business.
So what's the secret recipe for loyalty? If you remember 3 things from this, make it these. First, always think long-term relationships, not just quick, short-term sales. Second, remember that keeping a customer is every bit as important as getting a new one. And finally, use what you know about people to proactively create value and make them feel genuinely seen.
And that really leaves us with one final thought. This stuff isn't just for big corporations with huge budgets. It's for absolutely everyone. So, whether it's with a customer, a coworker, or even a supplier, just think about Maya's story and ask yourself, what's one relationship you're going to focus on making stronger today?